Hey everyone, and welcome back to Diaries, shaping minds, changing times. I'm your host Abhishek, and as always, I'm here to help you navigate the roller coaster that is college life. Picture this: you've just stepped onto your college campus, the vibe is electric, you've got the freedom to make your own choices, plan your own schedule, and live life on your terms. Sounds amazing, right? But hold on, before you even know it, your assignments start piling up, you're running late for classes, and you've spent more time deciding what to order from Zomato than actually studying. Relax, you're not alone. Time management is something every college student struggles with, where juggling classes, friends, festivals, and family expectations can feel like a full-time job. But don't worry, by the end of this episode, you'll have some practical tips to balance freedom and responsibility like a pro. So, grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's dive into the art of time management. College is an exciting new chapter where transitioning from school to college often means leaving the structured, bell-driven school days behind. Suddenly, no one's telling you when to study, eat, or sleep. It's exhilarating freedom until you realize your assignments are piling up, your laundry is a Mount Everest of clothes, and somehow your sleep schedule aligns perfectly with your neighbor's early morning prayers. So how do you juggle all this newfound freedom while staying on top of your responsibilities? Let's break it down. Step 1. Use a planner or calendar. Whether it's a traditional notebook, Google Calendar, or a productivity app like Notion, writing down all your deadlines and commitments is a game changer. And no, keeping it just in your head doesn't count. Seeing your schedule laid out visually helps you prioritize the tasks. Here is a bonus. If you're a fan of stationery, and let's be honest, most Indian students love their cute notebooks and colorful pens, turn this into a fun ritual. Use sticky notes, highlighters, or even rangoli-like patterns to make your planner personal. It's motivating when your schedule looks as vibrant as the Diwali market. Step 2. Set realistic goals. In college, it's easy to overestimate what you can do in a day. Instead of saying, I'll finish this entire project in one sitting, break it into smaller, manageable tasks. For example, on day 1, gather research material. On day 2, create an outline. And on day 3, write the draft. Small wins keep you motivated and prevent burnout. Think of it like running a marathon. You wouldn't sprint the entire distance, right? It's all about pacing yourself. Now let's talk about procrastination, our favorite frenemy. We've all been there, binge watching just one more episode of your favorite series or scrolling endlessly through Instagram reels. And don't get me started on YouTube rabbit holes. 1 minute you're watching educational content and the next it's a video on how to make the perfect gulab jamun. Here's a tried and tested trick. The Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle a few times, and before you know it, you'll have knocked out that boring essay or math assignment. Best part? Those 5-minute breaks are guilt-free. Use them to stretch or even make a cup of coffee. Step 3. Learn to say no. College life is buzzing with opportunities. Cultural festivals, dance rehearsals, and coffee dates at the campus canteen. While it's great to participate, sometimes you have to step back and say, not this time. Here's a trick for you. Party tomorrow, study today. If you've got a big exam or an important submission, it's okay to skip a night out or decline a last-minute plan. Your friends will understand and your future self will thank you. Finally, be flexible. Life isn't perfect and neither is your schedule. Maybe you plan to wake up at 6 a.m. to study, but hit snooze until 8 a.m. It happens to the best of us. Don't stress, adjust, reset, and keep going. Time management is not about perfection. It's about progress. If today wasn't productive, don't let it spiral into a bad week. Treat every new day as a fresh start. So, to recap, use a planner, set small and realistic goals, beat procrastination with focus technique, and know when to say no. And most importantly, remember to enjoy the journey. That's all for today's episode of Diaries. Thanks for tuning in. If you know someone who's always too busy, share this episode with them. It might just save their semester. I'll see you next time. Until then, make the most of your time. It's your big asset.